This is the universal eye speculum which has two limbs and a screw. If guard is present, then it is not universal. Guard keeps the eyelashes of upper lid away from the field of operation. This is the towel clip. Then the next is the sponge holding forceps. It holds the spirit and betadine swabs. Then the next is superior rectus holding forceps. It has teeth at its tip which fit into each other. Then the next is the needle holding forceps. It has serrated joints. This is the suture tie forceps, and see the tip is without teeth. Then this is the corneal scissors that is used to cut and undermine the conjunctiva. So this is the cautery. Then these over here are the keratomes. So we have a 2.8 and one is the enlarging keratome. There is a crescent also, which I don't have for now. This third pink colored instrument is the MVR or the V-lance blade. Actually, crescent is used to make sclerocorneal tunnel and the keratomes to enter AC. Then MVR is used to make the side port at the limbus. This is the two-way irrigation aspiration cannula. At one end, infusion tubing is attached and the other end is attached to the 2cc ICC syringe for aspiration. And this is the capsulorhexis forceps or the Utrata forceps. There is a sharp bend at its angle. It holds the anterior capsule during capsulorhexis. And again, this is the two-way aspiration irrigation cannula. This is the IOL holding forceps. Next, this scissor over here, it is the artery holding forceps. Then this is the bone punctum and these are the calipers for taking measure. This is a Devaker scissor which has V-shaped blades at 90 degrees to the arm and it is used for iridotomy and iridectomy. Then this is the Vana scissor to cut conjunctiva, sutures or to perform the peripheral iridectomy. Then coming to the other instruments over here, first one let us talk about the Clasion clamp. So it has a ring side and there is a plate side. The ring side is the conjunctival side and the plate side, it is the skin side. So it is applied on the lid, screw is tightened and the lid is everted and vertical incision is then given. Then this is the Intropion clamp. The plate over here, it is the conjunctival side, whereas the rim is the skin side. And the handle should always be lateral. So this one is used for right lower lid and left upper lid. Then over here, this is the punctum dilator that is used before lacrimal cannula during syringing. This is the Bowman's lacrimal probe. Remember, more the number of zeros, the smaller the size. This is the Decemier's lid retractor. This is the muscle hook or the strabismus hook. Note the knob at the end, and this is the lens hook without that knob. This is the wire speculum. It is lightweight as there is no screw and therefore it is used for intraocular procedures. Then this is a crescent knife. Notice the round cutting edge. It is used to make sclerocorneal tunnel. This is the side port blade to make side port at the limbus. Then this is the cystitome or the capsulotome that is made by bending 26 gauge needle, and this can be used with 2 ml syringe for capsulorhexis. This is the pick of plane forceps and the toothed forceps to hold tissues. Plane is used to hold more delicate tissues. This is Aruga's capsule holding forceps. Notice the cups at tips. This is the Hoskin forceps which has a notch at tip to hold the tissues. This is the blade holder. This is the cautery. This is Clasion scoop that is used for curettage of the Clasion. This is the iris repositor. To reposition the iris in the anterior chamber, this is elongated Z-shaped. This is the lens spatula. Notice the two flat spoons at the two ends. This is used along with the lens hook to deliver the nucleus. This is the optic nerve guide or the enucleation spatula. And notice the central cleavage. It is used to engage the optic nerve during enucleation. This is the evisceration spatula, which is used to separate uvea and sclera during evisceration. The instrument in the center is known as Took's knife. There is a semicircular blunt dissecting edge which is beveled on the both sides. Its uses includes separating conjunctiva and subconjunctival tissue from sclera and the limbus in trabeculectomy, and to separate lamella of sclera in trabeculectomy again. It is also used to separate lamella of cornea in lamellar keratoplasty, and it can be used to separate the pterygium head as well.